Previously in color culture.
Just look at these things, man. They are smooth.
Great piece. I don't know. I don't really care. The shoes are amazing. Does their on feet on a roof? Probably nobody but me. Don't try this at home.
Why should he hold on to the gun? Because I already got it.
Yo. Peace and love, guys. Today we have another pair of Guava Ice. This is a UA pair from my man Leaves. And I also did, you know what? Now that I see that paper more and more, it just looks weird with Jordan's head. He's kind of in that box like that. I don't know. But anyway, I reviewed a retail pair of the Guava Ices around when they first came out. So check that video out to see what they look like. See, that's just kind of weird showing the back of his head like that. I don't know. So we got a size 10 this time. The black pair that I did was a 9.5. It was a bit too small. And this pair was interesting. You know, right away, if you were on my IG lives, you saw that I wasn't the happiest with this. I still think that's too thick. I still think that's too pointy. I don't care what anybody else says. This is what I think. And this just doesn't look like the retail pair that I had. So again, go ahead and check that video to reference this video. That's why I made that video. So once again, the union is still a little bit too far behind the plastic. And then I seen this tag under the plastic. Like only out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are y'all messing that up? And even when looking at this retail sneaker, this is the retail pair, you can still see some inconsistencies with where the side piece is thinner on one side and it's thicker on the other side. So I'm just pointing that out because this is the retail sneaker and I can still see some inconsistencies, but those LA Union tags, I mean, they still look correct. And I've actually seen other batches out there with that corrected. So this is probably an old batch. If you look at the back, that is a little bit too small in the back. On this medial side, the suede's still a little bit too pointy. And these are things that can be overlooked. The air bubble actually looks good. When I blacklit it, it didn't just light up like some pairs have. The little eyelets, they look good. Stitching on that actually looks good. So I'm not totally slamming the shoe. It just doesn't look 100% like the retail versions. There's no little strings hanging behind it like the retail version. That makes it easy to take the tongue out. And I'm not going to take the tongue out on this pair. I'm going to do something a little different. The color looks right. It even has a little roller lines. Okay, and what do I mean by roller lines? It's those lines you see right under the stitching. And this is the retail pair again. I'm just going back and forth between footage from the old video and this video. But there's like these roller, I don't even know if they're being rolled or whatever that is. It's like whatever they use to stitch up the shoe left these marks around the stitchings. So I'm just pointing that out because I saw that a little bit on the UA pair. On the suede, that was on, not as much as the retail, but that was on the retail as well. And I mean, overall, I mean, again, I love the shoe. It's a beautiful shoe. I was talking about the shoe was going to be shoe of the year in my book next to the Civ list, but this shoe is amazing. Like the double suede, that whole thing, the colors, the midsole's a little, you know, kind of crazy, but I like it. So putting them next to the black pair that I did that was actually really worse. Check that video out. The Guava Ice I have is better. Now you can tell by the back on the pair on the left looks terrible and the pair on the right looks exceptional. Okay, real quick, here I am again with another clip of the retail pair. Now look at the back. Look at the heel. Like, look how that looks, right? It's more. Like, how are they cutting it so low, especially on the black pair? Like, there isn't any Jordan 4 that has that least amount of leather right there where the two seams meet up. The LA tag is even more pushed back behind the tabs than the Guava Ices. Man, that suede's transitioning, though. Y'all see that? But, I mean, and this shoe still kind of looks good to me. I don't know why. And I explained on my IG Live, when you're looking down at your feet, that's the view that you see more than any other view when you're actually wearing your sneakers. So even this black pair, looking down on them on your feet, they look pretty good. I just don't know why they couldn't make them right with the right dimensions. Like, I really would have loved to have a size 10 that was closer to retail. And I've seen them. There's batches out there that look better than both of these pairs. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut this out, make it look more like the original 4 or any other 4, because this is like the first 4 that I've seen that had that little window, you know, in there. So And this actually took me a little bit more time. You have to go back through this and fine tune this so it's not jagged and it looks right. But that's the end result. Tell me what you guys think. With the window, without the window. I like both. Now, under the black light, it did reveal a lot. And that's man, look at that. Look at that. And again, I don't know if these lines have anything to do with the construction of the shoe. I think it does, but why it's on there, I'm not sure. They just didn't clean it up that well. I'm not the biggest fan of that. The retail pair that I had didn't have that on there. I don't even think the black pair had it. Let me see. This one's got matte ink on it, but it doesn't have all those stitching lines. It could be because it's a darker suede. Ooh, that back looks bad. But I don't know, guys. It is what it is.
So, I am back in the office again. It's really cold outside, as you guys can tell, so I am not going outside to do an on-feet. Maybe. But Leaves, I really, really, really wish you would have sent me the QC, man. I really do. To be honest, it's not a bad sneaker at all. Now that I'm wearing it, I'm loving it. But if I would have had the QC, I would have felt like maybe we trusted each other a little bit better. I don't know. If you're purchasing a sneaker, do not purchase a sneaker without QC pictures. You have to be able to see what you're getting. Now, the shoe is good. I do love the shoe. It's just, with the flaws, man, I already got these really dirty already too. I don't know what I stepped on, but man, not really sure how to clean these yet. But I do like them. I'm gonna hold on to them for a while. You see that I modified them. I haven't seen nobody else do that. Maybe he has kicks. But yeah, I modified them for you guys, so you guys got that. And I think they're just like really dope sneakers, besides the little flaws. And those could be just my flaws, I don't know. So Leaves, I do appreciate you, my guy, but you got to send me the QC pictures. So maybe next time you could send me the Black Yeezy 750s. I mean, that would repair things. He's got Jordans and stuff like that. I think he really wanted me to get this shoe because it's kind of a newer, hotter shoe, and I can respect that. I just needed my QC. Leaves, the next time you send me a shoe, brother, I'm gonna need them QCs. I really do. Gotta get them to me, man. It's important because we have to make that decision, especially if you're spending money. It's a lot of money. I sent you pictures of what they should look like, and these are almost it, but they're not it. But they're almost it, but they're not. I may have to do another review in here because it's cold, guys, and the on feet and the adventures, that's gonna slim down. And I might start doing them indoors, maybe in the observatory room. I don't know. As a creative, we figure those things out. No excuses, but it is what it is. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like, subscribe. The shoe's great. Just wanted QCs. I'm gonna keep wearing them. No problem with them. Man, I got these dirty badly. I'm not gonna unstitch the tongue on these because there's really no reason to. I actually don't like it when the tongue's unstitched like that, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. But I had to pull that little plastic piece because that's what all Jordan 4s look like. They have like the little window, and I see why he didn't put the window on these because it's a clear piece. Because I tore up my Travis Scott low dunks for you guys. I undid the tongue on the last pair of Unions for you guys, so I do these things for you guys. It's really not for me. Follow me on IG. I just set up a TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter, but more to come. That's about it. Peace, love, and light.